Okay, well, don't say that we didn't warn you. This was so popular when we offered it earlier in the season. We were very fortunate to go back to Copper Life and, of course, made by Tommy Copper, a brand that is known not only for great activewear and their microbial properties and their patented technology and Zenergy, but leave it to them to take face coverings to a whole new level. First of all, they're fashionable, but they resolve all of the issues that perhaps you have had, like I have had, when we're going for protection. So yes, it is fashionable, but this fits beautifully with this couture seaming so it doesn't slip, it doesn't ride, it doesn't chafe the earlobe because of these adjustable little ear loops, small heads, big heads, and all heads in between. You don't get, there's that couture seaming that I was talking about with that nose bridge too. So if you wear, whether it's prescription glasses or reading glasses like I do, you don't worry about comfort challenges or slippage or fogging. Also, the elephant in the room is what they're calling mask mouth, where you have that anchovy on the Caesar salad or the coffee or whatever it might be, and then you kind of smell it. Plus, many of those other masks that, let's be honest, are cash in the trash because you're just throwing them away. They don't inhibit the growth of things and stuff and smells, plus they don't wick away moisture. So all of the things that we love from Copper Life, Tommy Copper, we used to sell 2 for almost this price. You get this for this show, for this hour, only as long as supplies last. So 2 for about $20, so for basically not much more. You can't quite say, you know, buy 2, get 2, but it's awfully doggone close. It is a $7.50 flex pay, has a money back guarantee until the end of January. I forgot to mention this until late in the show last hour. So they are individually packaged, perfect for stocking stuffers, perfect for on the go, perfect to throw in your handbag. No cash in the trash. That exclusive and elite Zenergy technology that my friend and our partner, of course, Laura, will talk about. But real quickly, final call. If you want the purple with the black, that means 2 black, 2 purple. That's gonna be our next color to sell out. That's, I guess I would probably say this is the last most gender neutral, I would say. So we have basically a little over 1,000. So a little over 1,000 remaining in the 2 purple, 2 black. I would say that is our most gender neutral choice in the colors that we have remaining. Our most popular choice today has been that exclusive pinstriping with the roses. So, and Jared, how many of the roses did we bring in out of curiosity? So we brought in 16,000 of the roses. We have basically the last 2,000. So if that puts it in perspective, 2 of the pinstripe roses with 2 of the black. So remember, with those individual packages, give the black to the guy in your life, keep the roses for yourself, ladies. Also, I think leopard is gender neutral, but regardless, it's a neutral in my world because I pair neutral with everything. In that case, we have the 2 leopard with the 2 black. And we have the final 1,000 there. Anyway you stack it, you gotta get it. You know you need to be wearing these, and this really resolves a lot of the concerns that we've had. But we are gonna be sad to see this go. My friend Laura Baker is back. Laura, there are so many reasons that people love this. Every person on my crew has not only purchased this, but has purchased more than one, because we gotta be wearing face coverings, and this is the one that makes a difference and then looks pretty at the same time, right?
Yeah, it absolutely does. It looks pretty, it's comfortable, it's breathable, it's moisture wicking, it has that antimicrobial bacteria inside of here, so it actually helps to prevent so many things like odor and fog. Notice what I was just doing? I was literally just wearing my readers. Now this could be your eyeglasses, your readers, your sunglasses. This is one of the #1 complaints when you're wearing your face coverings is how you literally can't wear them and wear your glasses at the same time. If you go to our customer reviews, you will see hundreds of people talking about how they are able to read out of their glasses because they help with the fog in there as well. The reason they help with the fog is because the way that it's designed. There is inside of here a nose wire that's literally built in and entirely encased in the material. It's also sewn in from edge to edge, and it's nice and long too. It's not short and tiny like a lot of them are on some masks. Because of that, when you put it on, you simply just press it right into place with your fingertips. It's comfortable, but then it prevents that fog from coming up and into your glasses. Also notice, I've been talking to you now for about a minute. What am I not doing with my face covering, Shannon? Any idea? I'm not constantly pulling it up and over my nose because it's staying in place. It's staying in place because that nose wire is helping to keep it where it is, but also because it's made well with specific seams. So there's a seam at the nose. There's a seam inside. You can see it here at the jawline. The reason they have it there at the jawline is because it's supposed to go, the face covering, over the nose and underneath the jaw. A lot of times we'll see face coverings that are basically made too skinny. And so they're rising up or they're rising down and they're not staying in place, which means that they're also not offering the protection that we're looking for. This has a patented copper energy technology that's built inside of this fiber that is never, ever going to wash out. That is patented to us at Kami Copper. We're the parent company of Copper Life, which is exclusive to HSN. What that means is that it's copper and it's zinc, and they're infused into these fibers. And then what they do is it actually helps to reduce the odor-causing bacteria that happens when we talk, when we eat, when we breathe, right? So because of that, it actually has a premium anti-odor technology. So if you've ever drank a cup of coffee and then about knocked yourself out when you put your face covering on, this is going to help you out big time. The breathability factor is so important here. It's important across a lot of our face coverings. And of course, you're able to wear this all day long. The reason why we have that breathability, Shannon, is because when you are wearing this, thanks to the way that the seams have been done, you actually just slide it on and notice that it's not pushing up against my nostrils and it's not pushing up against my lips because there's extra space in there the way that the seams have been done and designed in order to let you breathe easier. Also on this side, you have the ear loops. These ear loops are adjustable. Now take a look at this.
Laura,
nice,
I'm so sorry. I did this to you our last earring, but I just, because our gray, well, we sold out of 2 color choices so quickly last hour. I just don't want that to happen to somebody else because I think we always think we have more time to shop. So fewer than 1,000, okay. Okay, last 1,000 purple with the black, okay? Last little over 1,000 of the leopard with the black, yes? Oh, really? Okay, actually we have a better availability on the leopard with the black. It's the, oh, that's what I was thinking. Okay, so the rose with the black, which is also HSN exclusive, we brought in 16,000, we have fewer than 2,000. So if that lets you in on just the bigger picture here, purple with the black will probably be gone in the next 5 minutes. Remember, it's not quite a buy one get or buy two get two. Pretty close though in terms of what we used to sell these for. The roses with the pinstriping will actually be the next ones to go. Remember, with those individual packaging, you can keep 2, wrap 2, gift 2, keep them all. I mean, whatever you got, or throw them in your handbag. Lord knows we need to have these with us. This will be gone in this airing, this will be gone in this airing, and even if there are any remaining on the leopard with the black, price goes up to almost $50, well, almost $40. The retail value is almost $50. And then ask about the gaiters as well. I think the black did, or I'm sorry, the blue did sell out on the set of 2 gaiters, I believe. I'll double check on that with my, okay, so I'll have my producer Jared check. Oh, we're down to 2 colors on the gaiters. Oh, 1 color, so we've got, blue is gone totally. So, Laura, sorry to keep doing that to you. I know you were talking about the ear loops and how you talk about your dad. That's so funny. Whether you got a large head, small head, or sensitive head, because I get a lot of that chafing, which is makes wearing a face covering actually very uncomfortable for me. I mean, I get, you know, like it just starts to hurt after a while. That's also one of the things that Copper Life by Tommy Copper thought about when they made this, didn't they?
Yeah, absolutely they did, because they wanted to make sure that the elastic was comfortable, that it's soft, that it's going to stretch very easily, but also there's a little silicone tab here because we want you to be able to make it as big as you need to or as small as you need to. So I mentioned earlier, you know, my dad is 6'9". There's a big joke that he could never find one so short in the story. My mom was teasing him, and I gave him one of these, and it fits him perfectly. And he was like, oh my gosh, it fits and it's comfortable. It's the only face covering I've been able to find that actually fits me and is comfortable. Also, by the way, remember that every set you get, no matter if you're picking the leopard set, you're getting 2 of the solid black. So I really want you to be able to see the solid black entirely so you can understand This is very gender neutral. This is great for the men. This is great for the women. So if you ladies want to pick up the leopard for yourself, but then gift the 2 Black either to your husband or to your sons, or just have extras as friends, these are very easy and simple to do with just that as well. They are 2-ply. So the CDC recommends that you have a 2-ply face covering. These are 2-ply. And the other thing, too, that the CDC recommends is that you're supposed to wear your face covering once, and then you're supposed to wash it or throw it in the garbage, okay? So because these are machine washable and tumble dry low, it makes that wear it once and put them in the washing machine a very simple and easy way to maintain and take care of it. I know when we started, a lot of us picked up these. When we started, they were about $1 a piece. And so every single time, you're just literally throwing money down in the trash because you wear these once, you're not supposed to reuse them. The whole point is to keep the germs away from us, right? Don't put them back on your face once you take it off. And so by putting it in the trash, we're helping to remove that. But you're also throwing away money. We don't want to throw away money. And I think initially we thought, listen, it's going to last a couple of weeks. And then a couple of weeks turned into a couple of months. And a couple of months is now looking at a year. And we don't truly have a real understanding or an idea of how long face coverings are going to be required. But what we do know is it doesn't matter where we go. These are the signs that we're facing, whether it's the grocery stores. We're now starting to be able to go out to restaurants a little bit again in some areas. But regardless, people are not letting you into their businesses, and governments are not allowing us to be, sometimes even in parks. You can't even go for a run outside without having a face covering on. So that's why this is now not just something that's fun, but it's an investment in something that's required and will save you money in the long run from dropping money literally into the garbage every day by wearing these. Plus, these get wet, they get sweaty, they get smelly. They're just not they're not adjustable on the ear bands. They pull the ears forward. So they're not nearly as comfortable as wearing something as the Tommy Copper ones in Copper Life that they've given us with that patented technology that has an anti-odor in here. It has moisture wicking, and they truly thought about every little aspect in order to make these all-day comfortable wearing while still being breathable.
Absolutely, Laura, latest update, and we just do that because, listen, you're always welcome to shop 24 hours a day, 7 days a week here at HSN. However, that being said, price does go away at midnight, and this is your final opportunity. It does also appear that sometime within the next 3 to 4 minutes, we will be calling the purple with the black choice gone. We have a final few hundred. Okay, last 700 on the purple with the black. That's what I would probably say is the most gender neutral out of the choices that we have remaining. Although, I gotta tell you, in my world, leopard is a neutral, but regardless, leopard is your best availability, in which case you get 2 black and 2 leopard. So girls, if you wanna keep the leopard and wrap the guy up, or the black up for the man in your life, certainly you can do that. But remember, you are getting those individual sleeves, so you could, buy 2, keep 2, wrap 2, I mean, whatever it might be. No one's really going to know because they have their own individual sleeves, which is also really nice to throw in a handbag or even in a pocket or pocket book. And then the roses with that pinstripe, HSN exclusive and our most popular today, we brought in over 16,000. However, we have fewer than 2,000 remaining. So if that helps put it in perspective, you get 2 of the rose with the pinstripe and then 2 of the black. Either way you stack it, they are all going. And for a $7.50 flex pay, no cash in the trash. But even that being said, none of the comfort challenges that are associated with typical mask wearing, whether it's the ear chafing or the slipping, because you're kind of defeating the purpose if that mask is sliding up your face while you're talking to somebody and then you have to pull it down. You shouldn't be touching your mask all the time, or if it's fogging up your glasses and then you can't see to drive or directions or whatever it might be. So Laura, I know we're saying 6 minutes or sell out on the purple or with the black, and probably sell out on the roses with the black. About 6 minutes remain. Let's circle the corner and just summarize these top features again. Mask wearing, gift giving, as we move forward, cold and flu season, or if you have allergies or asthma like I do, there's a lot of dust in my home, or so even as we move forward in 2021, we are going to be wearing these. We're just not gonna have it at this price.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, and here's the thing too, is that because each of them comes in their own little bag, it is easy to just tuck them inside of something or wrap them in a box and give them as a gift. I love the fact that no matter who you gift this to, they're going to use it, right? And what you're going to find out is this is going to become one of their favorite face coverings to wear because of the breathability, because of the anti-odor technology. They'll come back to you and thank you for gifting it to them because of that in there too. Also, the bag is kind of cool because if you just want to slip it inside your purse and keep it clean, I actually take a black magic marker on mine and I write clean on one and I write dirty on another one. And so that way, when I have the clean ones, I know which ones are clean. And when they're dirty, I put them into the dirty bag so I'm not cross-contaminating even my little bags in there. So maybe that's a little OCD, I don't know, but that's how it is. But I want you to see what's been happening here. So I've been talking to you now for a couple of minutes. I've been wearing the face covering. Notice I'm not touching it. And you can still hear me. We can still breathe. We can still talk back and forth. You can understand what I'm saying because the mask is not pushed up against my face and against my nose. So it allows for a breathability. The wire on the top allows for it to really conform exactly how do you want it to be to your face. So it helps with the anti-fog for those that wear eyeglasses and readers and sunglasses. And it keeps it in place. You can see the seam there on Colette. Boy, that purple really brings out her eyes. Isn't it pretty? The seaming there allows it to breathe at the nose and goes underneath the jawline. And also notice how it's nice and flat on the sides of her cheeks as well. That's important because if you're covering the nose and you're covering underneath the jaw, but then you're leaving it wide open on the sides, we're defeating the purpose again. And so we want to be able to make sure that it's giving you that full coverage, yet it's still allowing you to live your life. Listen, Tommy Copper is all about wearable wellness. The reason they invented this patent was because they wanted us to get back to living life on our feet. So copper's energy is actually copper and zinc, and it's infused together. And of course, you can read all about the benefits of copper online. But one of the main things about it is that it actually has an anti-odor technology. So when Tommy Copper started more than a decade ago, they started with socks. And what better to try and fight off the smell and have an anti-odor technology than in socks? But then when face coverings started becoming part of our everyday life, our brilliant team said, you know, that smell is also important when it comes to our face coverings. And so if you ever started with one of these, or if you were lucky and you got your hands on an N95 at the beginning, and then you drank a cup of coffee, or you had a little onion or garlic, or I like to say Caesar salad, and then you put on your face covering, you about knock yourself out. I mean, it's really kind of wicked, and you had no idea just how bad it is. But because it has that anti-odor technology permanently in here, it's not even going to wash out. So you throw these in the washing machine, you throw them in the dryer, they come out brand new, looking amazing. And I actually have a little test. So I'm going to take the two leopards that I have and I'm going to twist them around here. So you have no idea which one is the new one and which one is the one that I've had for months. And I want you to guess, Shannon, which one you think is which. Here.
No, I'm serious. I cannot tell.
Okay, let me stop. Right?
Honestly, they look the same.
Okay, I'm going to show you which one because I've been wearing one for months, and one of them has been the washing machine and the dryer because I'm not a hang dry girl. If I can go in the dryer, I'm gonna let it go in the dryer, and then you're gonna see which one is the brand new one because you'll see the makeup that I've been wearing today.
Wow!
Check that out. But you have no idea when you see it because they truly do have amazing quality. And the fact that you don't have to treat these like a luxury item, you don't have to hand wash them, you don't have to hang dry them, literally in the washing machine, tumble dry, and you put them back on, which is why it's so easy to do what the CDC recommends, which is wear them once and wash them.
And wash them. I mean, no kidding. You know what? I waited. I'm going to get my purple before it's gone because we have the last 500 there. At least at this juncture, I am planning on flying home to see my family. You know, we're taking each day